us a win, give us a win, give us a win.
We don't need it. We don't need it. We won. You know what I'm saying? 2-0. Chelsea versus Everton. We passed the test. We won the game. Like you're gonna see on the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? We got the job done. You know what I'm saying? We got the job done. Exactly what we needed to do. We sorted out like the performance, mate. You know what I'm saying? We managed to get through it. And look, there's no Tosin to moan about because he didn't play. You know what I'm saying? There's other players that we need to talk about though, but we'll keep that on the side. But yeah, man, 2-0 Chelsea home. Cole Palmer's back. Do you know what I'm saying? Cole Palmer is back, and he put in a good performance, and you can tell why we say we needed him. Like, scored a goal in an important time in the game, and then after that, it was just make sure you don't concede and get the second or get the third and fourth. But we only managed to get 2. Now, let's really get into it. Let me give the right person credit first. Yeah, Malo Gusto. What a performance! What a performance! Great performance. Got himself, I think, a goal and an assist as well. I think, yeah, he got the assist for Palmer's goal. So he got himself the goal and the assist. So big up to him. Do you know what I'm saying? Great performance. He was everywhere. Like, he was everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? You couldn't stop him defending, helping out in the attack. Do you know what I'm saying? Last dish tackles and that. Do you know what I'm saying? I would have even said that no one got a card today, man. And then, you know, Fofana managed to get himself a cheap yellow with, you know, having to stop that counter that was later on. But let's actually get into it though. And I think let's make sure you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel. I think a couple of people have unsubscribed, probably due to my unactiveness. Do you know what I'm saying? Since I dropped the match reaction to the Atalanta game, and then no one saw me since. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though I did do some appearances here and there on other people's channels, that's the only games that I ain't done anything since. Even though I done the press conference reaction this morning, the pre-match one, for the Everton one. Now, first of all, apologies for not being active. I'll try to be more active in the future. But in the meantime, you will get this match reaction. Obviously, we got Ahwa tomorrow as well. And I'm trying to see if I can figure something out. We can do something, me and someone else this week, and probably do a show. But till then, let's get back into the game. Innit? Like I said, make sure you're liking, subscribing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. People that have watched these match reactions before know that I actually respond to everyone's comments, or at least I look at them. Like, I'll give you a like, maybe even like if it's something where whatever we can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments in the chat. We're very interactive on this channel. Very interactive. Like I always say, we're not better than others. However, let's get back into the game. Now, let me put the negatives aside first, and then we can just have fun speaking on the positives, innit? Because this thing's just gonna keep bugging me. Like it's very, very annoying, innit? Because I've had a look at FootMob as well, and I think, and people that know me know I don't do this stuff, but I'm only looking at it so that I can get an idea. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez has got a 7.5 rating. He has a higher rating than Reece James. He has a 0.2 rating less than Palmer, and 0.4 rating less than Neto. Should I say? But let me tell you, because I think a lot of people would just think that I'm here to take the mick out of it, but he played 90 minutes again, which in my opinion, at some point in the game, he should have been taken off. Like, half time, I was thinking about him getting taken off. He was so poor in that first half, where it was like, you said he wasn't fully there, so why didn't he just play Andre Santos? Do you know, like, why didn't you just play Andre Santos? But it is what it is, cool, whatever. Here you go, you got your minutes. Fine. He had 2 shots. He had 2 shots, I think. Yeah, just 2 shots. He had one where he pushed João Pedro and all that, and then I don't know where the second one was. Only 1 chance created. 35 out of 43 passes. His passing improved later in the second half. He had that one good pass. I forgot who it was, but like a couple of passes. But besides that, in the first half, he was breaking down all our attacks. There was an opportunity where one of those, I don't know if it was O'Brien or someone misplaced the pass, and then he had Garnacho running, and I think it was Palmer or Neto running, and he easy pass. Someone of his quality should be able to just pass that ball, keep the attack ticking. Wrong or underhit, overhit pass, whatever it was, wasted the opportunity. Couldn't even like losing the ball so recklessly, left, right, and center. I think he had a really poor game today. Probably one of our. I think at some point in the game I was saying he was our worst player, and then Garnacho was there and said, "Hold my drink, hold my drink." Because remember, we don't drink beer, innit? So hold my drink. He showed everyone why I call him the worst left winger in the league. Yeah, people, oh no, but he's the worst left winger in the league. Yeah, so poor, bro. Like, what did they say earlier? Garnacho though was wasteful, firing 4 of his shots off target, with those chances equating to 0.5 xg. This brother gets into good positions. Like, he looks so clumsy on the ball. Whether it's like he probably does like 2-3 little, and then he just chasing the ball. He's active, innit? He's always active, but not there as a footballer. Not there as a footballer at all. And then he gets into the final third, and he just squanders. They literally gave him a chance and said, "Yo, here you go, Garnacho, to get me back pass, take it around the goalkeeper." Fair enough, that you could say Tarkowski was keeping it. What's it called? Kind of held him off a little bit, kind of put him off a little bit, but how you not even hitting the target? That's one. Then he had the other opportunity where he was on the left wing running towards the goal, and then all you have to do is hit bottom corner or just shoot like whatever one of the corners, you got your goal there, like. And this guy scooped it. He scooped it. Like, he did. Well, by the way, for the people that didn't watch the game, he didn't scoop it on purpose. He had a side-footed shot, and it went up. Like, deep it. Like, you have a side-footed shot and the ball goes up. Like, it's madness, isn't it? But putting those two aside, I think Gittins did better than him anyway, just when he came on. And it's not even an agenda thing. He came on, had a couple good crosses, didn't really have a chance. He had one shot that when he tried to do low bottom left corner, but it hit the advertising board, like, not far from the goal. But that was I think, one of his first few shots. Neto did well, but listen, 2 people that I have to rate as well, yeah? Fofana was so good. His anticipation of danger, clearing it out, making sure it's just away from goal. And I think we kind of allowed them to kind of come forward, we had that space in behind. I think João Pedro was kind of holding up the ball well here and there. Cole Palmer as well, man, come back and done his thing. This is why we love having Cole Palmer in the team. And I said before the game, I don't care who starts and who doesn't start. Do you know what I'm saying? As long as we win the game. If the manager finds a way to win the game, I don't care who starts and doesn't start. Like, people that know me know I'm not on the player FC thing. As much as I like certain players with their abilities and this and that, I'm not someone that's going to come here and be like, I know better than them, this manager and that manager, bro. Like, my thing is, I would say, I put my lineup that I prefer to see on the pre-match conference reaction. Press conference reaction. People that know, you'd see it. I put it out there. I said, this is the player that I want to see play X, Y, and Z. That's it. That's where my thing ends, innit? I'm not going to act like, oh, this player needs to start and that player needs to start. I don't care about all that. Do you know what I'm saying? The one guy that I don't want to see play for the 2 guys that I don't want to see play for this, like, start for this team no more, is Garnacho and this other guy, Tosin. Yeah, but the less said about him, the better. Because, you know what I'm saying, he can watch from the sideline. Neto performed well. Enzo Fernandez, we already spoke on him. Cucurella done his thing as well, kind of kept in die quiet. I wouldn't say fully quiet, like, not fully quiet, but then at some point he did his thing. Listen, Grealish, Dewsbury Hall came off early. It's unfortunate for him, but I think that also helped us a little bit because his quality, we all know what his quality is like. Do you know what I'm saying? And knowing us, we'd probably concede against him. Grealish, Jack Grealish had a couple good opportunities. Like, you know, people would see the score and say, you know what, 2-0, Chelsea won comfortably. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it weren't comfortable. I think Palmer scored, and then it was like they had a couple of chances. They even had opportunities before Palmer scored, where they were pressing us, like they're putting it on us. Do you know what I'm saying? And we kind of got not necessarily lucky, but we defended well to keep them off. But then it's like, okay, cool. Now you just need to do better now. You now have to go forward and actually threaten them. And I think we did that. Palmer scored. And then they also got the opportunities. I think they had a header from Tarkowski. There was a cross from Idrissa Gana Gueye before like half time, if I don't remember correctly. And then obviously Gusto went in back. Do you know what I'm saying? Good run by Pedro Neto on the counter. Finds Gusto, weak foot, but very good. Like, even though he tried to shoot bottom right corner, the goalkeeper Pickford couldn't put his hand on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Grealish then also had an opportunity, which is kind of weird though. The ball came in the box, and I think he tried to side foot it outside of his foot. Now, you don't know if he tried to just kind of like catch the goalkeeper off, because he usually would go inside foot and then you kind of open up your body so the goalkeeper knows you're going far like wide. But in that instance, he didn't. So he tried to do that. He couldn't hit the side net, and he didn't really know whether that was a ball for Barry as well. But look, Grealish was one of the most threatening players. Yeah, him and Ndiaye. But Ndiaye hit the post at like close to the end of the game. Grealish had, I'm pretty sure, 2 opportunities. I think he had a header that got flicked over by Sanchez. And other than that, bro, there was nothing else, man. So we didn't create. We created like enough, not as much as I like, where we actually constantly threaten their goalkeeper, constantly, score a bit more goals and just do a bit more. But I think we did enough in this game, and I'm happy about is that we got another clean sheet. I think this is 6 and 7 now, 6 and 7 clean sheets with this backline, Chalobah and Fofana. And I'm not surprised if the manager wants to stick with it, bro. Stick with it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with the back line. I'll have no issue with James in midfield. At some point, he saw Gusto being there as well. And James was everywhere as well. James, like, getting the ball comfortable. Just getting the ball, moving it. Getting the ball, moving it. So his ability on the ball as well helps. That he's able to pick a pass and stuff like that helps. Palm obviously got taken off for Andre Santos, which a lot of people got angry about again. Playing Andre Santos in the 10, why is it? He had a really good opportunity, fluffed it at the end. I thought someone with his quality would be able to score. He didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? But look, all in all, good win. And listen, you just win a game, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? The upcoming games aren't really easy. Like, I'm not gonna come here and lie. Like, the fixtures that we got coming up are not a joke. Like, Tuesday we got Cardiff. I'm not really talking about that game specifically. That has to be a win. But then Saturday we have Newcastle, 12:30 kickoff. A week later we got Aston Villa at home. Obviously the Newcastle game is at St James's Park. And then 3 days later we got Bournemouth again. So, do you know what I mean? So, and then after that, 4th of Jan, you got City away. So, what's it called? Etihad. So, like, it's not an easy running, but this has to be the period now where I need to see more consistency. Obviously, I'm assuming we'll be able to see Caicedo at St James's Park, which will help us more in midfield and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like I said, good win. I know a lot of people were. I think I predicted 2-0 or 2-1 in my preview. I think it was 2-1 because I was like, and with the way the game was going, this, like, it doesn't tell the real story of the game. 2-0 like sounds very comfortable, but they had a lot of opportunities, and I think Everton was wasteful, and this could have been a 5-3 game or a 5-4 game and whatever. Like, they had the opportunities in it, so yeah. It is what it is for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We got the W. Big up to everyone. If you've tuned in till now, I appreciate it. And listen, all we need now is an Arsenal loss or a draw. You know what I'm saying? The Wolves. We need the Wolves to do their thing now. Do you know what I'm saying? We need the Wolves. But this is one of the reasons, like, you win your game early and that's it. You can enjoy the rest of the Prem now. Do you know, especially if you're someone that's a football fan, you just want to watch some football. You can enjoy the games. I think recently in the last couple of games, last couple of weeks when you're losing games and that, I don't even want to watch other games. I don't even want to watch my team when you're losing. Like, forget watching other people's teams or other Premier League teams just because I like football. I don't want to watch football. I have to watch the pizza topping league. Or watch you get me, the baguette league, or even watch the sausage league. You get me, Zay's league and that. You get me. You know, watch the Bundesliga. But in general, though, I think it's just one of those things in it where I'm happy that we won, and we have to see this now more consistent. Do you know what I'm saying? I need the consistency. I've been saying this. Let's make the snowball effect, whatever you want to call it. Let's get into it now and get more results and build on this, innit? Like, with the difficult games coming up, like, we need to be on point. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to be on point. But let me end it here. Big up to everyone that's tuned in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.